we get to the spot. No weight. 40-pound leader. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Not a stand though. Morning everyone, bit of a late start today. We're heading out for hopefully a pelagic, whether we get some kingies or some mackies or tuna or something like that. It's a nice day for it. It's like 7:30 in the morning. The weather is nice and greasy out here too, so we should get to the spot pretty quick. Demersals are closed, so you watch. It'll be snapper galore today. Let's see how we go. Pretty nice out here. Not every day you can do, well, we're doing 22 knots at the moment. Smooth as. What a morning. Hopefully the fish are out. Okay, we're at the spot. There's a bit of bait on the sounder, so I'm gonna get organised and stick this electric motor in. Anchor ourselves up now. And we'll get the burley organised. So today I'm going to use a good old faithful burley recipe. Chicken. It's nice and oily, sort of slow releasing, and you get a pretty good burley trail out of it. So we'll get that sucker in here. Let that do its thing and defrost. Look at that, straight away. First rod is going to be the floater muley, always the floater muley. Or half muley. We're going to go with the whole muley. She's a little bit frozen. Alright. Whole muley, single circle hook. No weight. 40-pound leader. Straight out the back. And we wait. Hopefully not long. That's the setup. I'm only going to stick one rod out the back because if the tuna do come on, I don't want to have to pick and choose which one I go for, and it can get pretty messy. So I won't get greedy. We'll just float one bait and we'll see how we go. So the burley's doing its thing. Chicken's good too because it doesn't overly feed the fish. It comes out in little tiny pieces, so you're not feeding fish, but you're keeping them interested. There's a couple of guys trolling out here for tuna, but we passed a few marks. You can sort of see some topwater marks there. Give you a close look. So there's definitely some fish out here. We're on. I don't know what we're on, but we're on. It does not feel pelagic-y though. Oh, I don't even think it knows it's hooked yet. No, this isn't. This is a shark or something, I'd say. Oh man. No, gone. Far out. Yeah, a little bit chafy. I'd say it was a shark. The bludger. Hopefully we're not going to get plagued by those today. I don't want sharks. Oh, oh. We will tie and try again. Well, we're going to try a slightly smaller bait now, sort of half muley. Hopefully that'll deter the sharks a little bit from having a go. So yeah, not much you can do when they're around really. Change spots, but sharks are bloody everywhere out here. So there we go. All these boats coming out here trolling. There is people galore, and I don't know anyone's catching anything. I just swapped my bait out. The other one was getting a bit chopped up. That's what it looked like. Didn't feel any bites, but obviously something hit it. So pays to check your baits semi-regularly, see what's going on. And because we're fishing for topwater pelagics, you want to make sure your bait's not sinking on the bottom. So every sort of few minutes or thereabouts, depends on how strong the current is and how slow your stuff is sinking, but I'll check my bait and just make sure it's not on the bottom. Cast it back out again. That's it. Oh, uh-oh. Bugger. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if the camera caught that or not. I turned around and the thing was screaming. Of course, it was the little 20-pound setup, not the bloody 50-pound setup. They just completely reefed me, whatever that was. Oh, spewing. That was the first run I had in a long time. And it was a decent fish on very light gear. And that's always the way. If you've got two rods out, light gear next to a heavy one, it'll always take the light one. But that's the risk you run. You know, you want to get the bite, you've got to go light, but if you want to stay connected, you've got to use the heavy stuff. What a terrible day out here. And by terrible, I mean glorious. Beautiful weather. No fish. You can see all the, well, you might not be able to on the GoPro, but all those specks floating in the water, that's still my chicken burley. Surprising how long they last. It's been a quiet day. We've had a couple of good runs, but nothing on board yet. All right. Oh God, this actually feels like a pinky. Damn it. That'll always be the way, eh? You'll catch the stuff that you're not allowed to catch. Oh, look at the big sambo behind it. Oh my God. The camera probably wouldn't have picked that up. Look, here he comes. Look at that sambo. Look at the size of that. Chasing a sized pinky. I'd say that's what sorted me out on that other rod over there. Oh, we'll just lift him in. Good sized pinky. We'll get the hook out of him and I'll give you a look. Little circle hook. Yeah, this fella's gonna spike me, I'm sure of it. Starting to get up. He's only a little fella and he's starting to get a lump. There we go. Can't keep this. It is close season for demersal, so just get a quick measure. Yeah, he's 55 centimeters, so it is a keeper, but we'll let him go. He's pretty healthy. We're not in overly deep water here, so just hoping that sambo doesn't knock him off. Surely not. That snapper is way too big for that sambo. But I wouldn't mind catching that sambo, so let's see. I'll put a whole muley on. Let's just sort of feed it down slowly, make it look like it's sinking as naturally as possible, and we'll see if he takes it. Nope. It just got smacked on the Timu. Alright, we'll leave that for a minute. He might come up for that. And we'll just check this out. Yeah, he's got my bait. So again, on the smaller rod, I'm just running a smaller bait, like a little tail, basically a tail third. Sort of cubing that for the tuna, hoping that the real big stuff stays away from the lighter line. And there's birds out here now. Hopefully that's a good sign. I'm here for tuna because that's what I want to keep. But catching, whoops. Catching sambos and kingies. Look at this thing. Get out of it. He's literally trying to take it out of my rod. Now sambos can be quite fussy. The funny thing is, they'll probably swim around that bait all day and not touch that muley. But you put a live wrasse or something on there and they'll eat it straight away. Oh, it's got a little hit. It's not real big. It will turn into something real big if that sambo finds it. I think it's a little snapper if I had to put money on it. Yep. Another little pinky. I'm pretty sure I said this on the way out. There would be pinkies galore and not much else. It's always the way. When you can't have them. I mean, this is undersized anyway, so. Little pinky. That sea breeze is in now. So I don't reckon I've got too much longer out here anyways. Stick another bait on and get it out there. Southwesterly wind change, sometimes that brings the fish on. It's just picked up now, we'll see if it stirs anything up. A lot of people going back in now. 10 o'clock, sea breeze is in. Be a nice line up at the boat ramp. Just ring this dinner bell. Look at that. Oh dear. The weed's a bit of a problem today. We'll give it these last couple of baits and then we'll go as well, I reckon. It's really quiet. Pack up this stuff and get ready to go. It's your last chance baits. All that burley. Go. Oh no. It's in the rocks. Nah, done me again. Oh my gosh. That's 2 runs I've had on this 20 pound now. Oh, here we go. What happened there? Oh, it came off. Shit. Oh man. That one snapped the hook. Tip of the hook's gone. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Well, you know what that means, don't you? One more bait. All you fishers out there know exactly what that means. You get a run? Oh, all right, just one more cast. 5 hours later, you're still here. Oh gosh, let's see how we go. While that's doing its thing, I'll re-rig this again. 30 pound. Just checking my braid and make sure there's no abrasion. All right, we'll get retied. I'm not going to chuck that back out again. Just no stopping power for these fish. So back on the bigger outfit. This PE4. This setup, it doesn't look like it. It looks like a kid's rod. Oh, you good thing, go. Oh, it's a... Oh. Oh, what is this? Of course, it's going to take me under the boat. If I was to have a guess at it, it would be a sambo. They fly a little bit dirty, these things. I can see it coming up now. It's not a sambo. No, it's an amberjack. Wow. That's an amberjack. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Let me get this sorted. I'm making an absolute mess out of this. Oh my God. All right, I'll get this out and I'll show you this, guys. This is different to a Samson fish. Oh geez. I nearly ended up with a lip ring. So this is an amberjack. You can see it's missing that sort of blue on the tail light. It's got a distinct line when it was in the water across its face. So you've got to be 60 centimeters. It's 63 centimeters. I'm actually going to keep that. I've never eaten one. I've never caught a sized one in Perth before. They suffer the same fate, unfortunately, as your other cereolas. They are prone to worms, but at this size, the smaller size, yeah, you got the best chance of good quality meat. So I'll keep that and we'll see how it eats. Got to do the right, you got to bleed it, look after it. That wasn't overly a large amberjack, but far out they know how to pull. So I'd say it's probably those that have been running me into the reef on the 20 pound. Just about the hook there. Lucky to have got him. I was starting to think the Pelagics were going to elude us. Thankfully for that little amberjack, we managed to score something. And like I said, I've never eaten one before, so this is going to be interesting. All right, time to pack up, guys. We'll head in and I'll see you back home. As is always the case, you can see my little buddies down there now. Oh, well, we'll leave them be. As expected, that turn of the weather and the sea breeze coming in, that's what's fired them up. These things. If you go back through my videos, you'll see me rave about it. Like, I can't rave about it enough. Keeping you on the spot, no need to muck around with anchor ropes. They are really, yeah, almost cheating, but they make the job so much easier. So we'll sort out this amberjack when we get home and I'll show you what the fillets look like. I've never eaten one before, I've never filleted one before, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. All right, guys, see you back there. All right, time to fillet this little amberjack. You can see the difference in colour. That yellow line down the side, bit of yellow tail. Interesting to see what it's like inside and whether or not it's got worms. So let's have a look. There it is, there's the fillets. Nice and clean, sort of a pinky colour meat. I'm going to have those for dinner and see what they taste like. Hopefully there's no mush to them and they feel nice and firm. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they taste. Alright guys, well that's it for another episode. Apologies, I thought I filmed the cooking of that amberjack. Well, I'm pretty sure I filmed it, but I must have deleted the footage, so sorry about that. I had it for lunch. It was actually pretty good. It tasted sort of like a skippy, maybe cross between a skippy and a small Samson fish if you've ever tried one of those. Flavour was nice. It was definitely firm. I'd definitely eat one again. If you like this stuff, guys, please like, share and subscribe. And to the OGs out there who comment, thank you, I appreciate it. And if you'd like to see anything else, drop me a comment down below and I'll try and target that for you. Until next time, guys, take care. See you out there.